Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ninya53 and today we are going to play some more Asagao Academy, or what I like to call it, my journey to JonTron. Yes, because we have previously kind of met Pro Jared, we have met Satch, but the real aim of the game is JonTron. He is life. He is the only reason. Well, he is my main reason for playing this game. So let's just get back into it, and I hope, please, that this episode I get to meet JonTron. Maya was already up, shuffling through her school bag with a grin. The first day of school. Ooh. Hana! Ah! Hana, you're finally awake. Her voice sliced through the air like a knife and I winced. She was definitely a morning person. Oh. It's time for the first day of school. Aren't you excited? I can't wait to see what's going to happen. What do you mean? Is something special happening today? Something strange always happens on the first day of school, especially to someone like you. Oh, that's right, because she calls me like a main character or something. She winked.
What?
Someone like me?
Uh-huh.
Because I have pink hair. You know what I mean. She smiled and started messing with a pile of papers on her desk. Shaking my head, I got out of bed and pulled my uniform out of my closet. My palms sweat as I held a gold vest and blue jacket. Was it really possible for things to be different? Was it really possible for things to be different here than they were at home? What if the problem wasn't actually the school? Oh. I shook the thoughts out of my head and changed into my uniform. Oh. What is it? You look so cute!
Really?
Really? Heat crept up my neck. You need to get that checked out. Yes, completely. Your hair matches your uniform so well. You look like a flower blooming straight out of the ground. Thank you. Water stung Water stung the back of my eyes and I turned to start packing my backpack. Is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. I'm just happy. How dumb was that? I started crying at the first sign of someone being nice to me. Man, this girl has like the lowest self-esteem ever. Poor girl. I took a deep breath to steady my nerves. All the air left my lungs as something like horse hooves slammed against my back. What the heck is going on? You'll do just fine. Don't worry, this is going to be awesome. That was you?
What?
Huh? Maya stood behind me, her hand raised. This is so weird. Somehow she had the strength of a bodybuilder. Nothing. I was just about to zip my bag up when I spotted the book Satch gave me lying on my nightstand. It was pretty good so far. Maybe it would be smart to bring it along just in case I had no one to talk to between class periods. Would I need it for my first day of class? Oh, yeah, I'll take it. I put it in my already overfilled bag, biting my lip. I'm not even reading her diary because she's so boring. Dear diary, things seemed to go well yesterday and thank goodness for that. I seem to have somehow made a friend named Mai and she's really cute. I'm lucky to have her on my side. She seems so popular and kind. Aside from that, I ran into this group of guys called the Normal Boots Club. They're really popular. I wonder whether I could get in with them too. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Stick with me and you'll be fine. Mai opened the door and together we stepped into the hallway. Oh, there's Mimi. Oh my. Mai. I did not know we lived on the same floor. No way, really? That's so awesome. Now we'll be able to catch up. The river of girls shifted as we headed down the stairs. Suddenly I found myself surrounded by a bunch of people I didn't know. Oh wow, what a jerk he turned out to be. Mai's exclamations faded into the buzz of voices in the air. Oh no, what would I do if we got separated? Anxiously, I searched the crowd of girls for Mai, but I couldn't find her. Everyone was dressed in the same Asagao uniform. It was difficult to tell anyone apart, and being so short really didn't help the situation. As we turned the last corner down the stairwell, I saw a flash of red hair a little ways in front of me. Mai? I reached between two girls and tapped her on the shoulder. Huh? Oh, who are you? The girl's eyes flashed, almost like a jolt of electricity shot through them. I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. She said nothing and turned away before I knew it. Oh, before I knew it? Whatever. I don't care. I stood outside the Primrose House, watching the flow of girls disperse across campus. Mai was nowhere to be seen. I couldn't even hear her chirpy voice. Oh man. I took a deep breath, biting my lip. This wasn't a big deal. This isn't a big deal. I could go to class alone, but I didn't even know where the building was. I reached into my backpack and dragged out my class schedule. Homeroom 206 Poppy Hall. Which one was Poppy Hall again? Weren't the classrooms on the other side of campus? I picked a direction and began to walk, trying to ignore my rising panic at the thought of arriving late to the first day of class. Oh my gosh! As a third year, when no one knew me, all of the people staring. Hey, you. That voice. No, it can't be, can it? Hey, you okay? You look a little lost. Someone called out to me, and I turned around, almost jumping for joy. I have waited so long for this moment. Wait, okay. How do I look? Okay. A normal boots jacket. He was a part of the Normal Boots Club! Oh, hecky, yes he is! I could practically feel my tongue swelling in my mouth. If this was a Normal Boots Club member, I had to make a good impression. He was one of the founders, right? Then he must be JonTron! I actually didn't think this would happen. I thought he would be later on. It's JonTron! Yes, it's JonTron! Yes? I'm new. I don't know where Poppy Hall is. You a freshman? No problem. My class is in Poppy Hall. I'll walk you there.
Really?
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Was this really happening? Hana, come on, girl. You got this. He began walking toward a large brick building in an enthusiastic manner. Pumping his arms up and down like he was in some kind of show tune. I fell and just stepped beside him. I didn't notice it when Mai pointed him out to me yesterday, but JonTron had big brown eyes and a warm-looking face. He sure does. He was basically a human puppy. Maybe that's what it is. I love puppies. JonTron. I glanced up at him out of the corner of my eye and I thought, what a beautiful man. A bird! A bird on a shoulder! Birds always made me uncomfortable. Something about the ease with which they could poke out someone's eyes. Yes, I think that's everyone's fear with birds. Is something wrong? Why'd you stop? No, nothing's wrong. Yeah, nothing's wrong, Hana. Nothing is wrong. You have got this. He followed my gaze to the bird on his shoulder.
Hey!
Oh! Ah! Oh, this is Jacques. Isn't he cute? What's his voice? Nice to meet you. It's not really the same. It spoke? He put his hand to his shoulder. Jacques jumped into his palm. So cute, he's got a little jacket on.
Hello.
Jacques' eyes gleamed a dangerous red when he spoke, but nothing else suggested he wasn't a normal bird. If I hadn't known better, I would have said the red in his eyes was painted on. That's amazing. Jacques twitched his head side to side, examining me in return. Tell him, Jacques, tell him. Tell him I'm worth it. The more he looked at me, the less afraid I was. What are you looking at? What? Nothing, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Jacques can be a little sassy. Who are you calling sassy? I'm not the sassy one. I don't forget to feed you. Jacques, that was one time. I was alone and starving in the frozen tundra of this empty world. Loveless, afraid. Wow. Ignore him. I've been bringing him with me to the drama club and he's taken a little too well to it. I see how this is. Shut me out like I have nothing to add to the conversation. Jacques retook his place on John's shoulder, this time facing away from us, as if miffed. We resumed our walk towards Poppy Hall. I'm JonTron, by the way. Call me John. Well, howdy doody, JonTron. John. Hana, nice to meet you.
Hana.
That's a cute name. How about Ninya? Ninya's a pretty cute name. So I've been told. What? Thank you. So how long have you had Jacques? Since middle school. We've been together for 4 years now. Ain't that right? I'm not listening. Yeah, well, I love him to death. I don't know what I'd do without him. It seemed like life would be a lot easier without him. But who was I to say? What? What is she talking about? We arrived at the brick building. A white sign surrounded by poppies declared it to be, unsurprisingly, Poppy Hall. Which room are you in? Room 206.
Really?
Seriously? Yes! That's my homeroom! We're in the same class! I mean, we're in the same class. Oh, he has laugh is beautiful. John laughed and clasped me on the shoulder. He touched me! Wonderful. I guess I'll be seeing more of you then, right? Right. The lack of students milling around in the hallway indicated we were a bit late. We ran up the stairs and made it into the classroom just as the bell rang. My heart caught in my throat. Oh, Hana. Thankfully, the teacher hadn't come yet. Instead, the students clumped into tight pods and milled around the classroom, catching up on vacation news.
John.
Oh, John! Thank you so much for showing me the class, John. Can I...
See you later.
Oh, no, no, see you later. No problem, I'll see you around. No, this is weird, this is what you say. Hey, Hana, let's never leave each other. That's what you say. He waved and disappeared into the wriggling mass of students. I glanced around the room, looking for an empty seat. Boo! I don't care. Mai peeled herself out from between a cuddling couple. Ugh. Was that JonTron? Were you just talking to JonTron? Heck yeah! Yeah! Mai's eyes widened, and I couldn't help feeling a little smug. Yeah, Hana, you do that. You do you, girl. You do your thing. I realized I didn't know the way to class after you and I got separated, and he offered to walk me. Mai emitted a highly pressurized squeal. Yes. JonTron walked you to class? Oh my gosh, you have to tell me everything. She grabbed me by the wrist and pulled me to an empty desk in the back corner of the room right next to the window. I saved you a seat. Sorry we got separated, by the way. It can get a little chaotic sometimes. So tell me, what happened? What did he say? What did he smell like? Does he have peach fuzz? Is it rough? These are very important questions. You know, you and I haven't really seen eye to eye, but this is true. Your excitement for JonTron and the details that you are requesting, very reasonable. These are very important questions I am asking. You need to answer them. Was his hair super silky, or did it have the roughness of a dog's coat? I imagine it would be the in-between. JonTron doesn't seem like a silky hair kind of guy, but it does have a bit of a sheen to it. Before I could answer, the door to the front of the room slid open and a tall woman strolled in. The class went quiet and obediently slid into their seats. My heart beat furiously. Oh my goodness, this girl just needs to just settle down. Blood rushing through my ears.
Class.
Good morning, class. I don't know. The teacher's melodious voice swam through the room, calming the buzzing high of students back from break. My shoulders relaxed and my fear ebbed away. I am your teacher, Shizuka Wakahisa. Oh man, you may call me Miss Shizuka. The emphasis she placed on the word led me to believe calling her Mrs. wasn't a mistake she would take lightly. Some of you might have noticed that we have a new student this semester. A hail of murmurs passed through the class. Some people glanced at me. Nope, there was the fear again. Would you like to come up and introduce yourself? I nodded and slowly walked to the front of the room, counting my steps to make sure I wouldn't fall. I faced the class, took a deep breath to introduce myself, and noticed a familiar face in the crowd. There was John, sitting with two other boys wearing normal boots, club jackets. Look at that little bit of chest hair. What a man. He doesn't care about buttoning up his shirt. I'm gonna leave that little bit there. Let the ladies see that bit of chest hair. I'm a man. You're welcome. One of the boys, the tallest one, was staring at me, the barest of frowns on his face. What does that mean, the barest of frowns? Something about him seemed really familiar. Wait, he was PBG, wasn't he? The other founder of the Normal Boots Club. Suddenly, all the strength left my knees. Oh my goodness, this girl. What should I do? Why was he frowning? Was it possible that I already made a bad impression on him? If he didn't like me, what did that mean about everyone else? Wouldn't they follow his lead? The faces of the class began to congeal, forming one giant blob. Alright, things getting a bit weird. You moved from Amaririsu, right? I nodded and swallowed again. Then, like a beacon of light, I noticed Mai smiling and giving me a thumbs up. That's right. What would Mai do in the situation?
Yes, I've just moved here. My name is Hana Mizuno. I transferred from Amaririsu Public High School.
Amaririsu. Okay.
I'm really excited to be here.
I'm really excited to be
I hope
here.
you'll all take good care of me from now on.
I bowed my head to the class and they clapped politely. When I looked up, PBG wasn't frowning, but he still seemed oddly confused. I think maybe that's just his natural look. Maybe he always looked like that. Thank you. You may be seated. I returned to my seat, heaving a small sigh. The hardest part of my day was over. Shizuka began to talk about standard procedure for the semester, the rules for the classes, when homework was due, and that sort of thing. It was all very similar to my old school, and I spaced out in spite of myself. A brief flicker of movement caught my eye. PBG again. I glanced at him. and his head snapped back to the blackboard. Oh, okay. Come on, PBG. Look, you're cute and everything, but my heart's a JonTron, and I gotta be a one-man gal. What was his problem? Class continued on like that until finally the bell rang and it was time for lunch. Maybe PBG wants JonTron and he's all jealous because JonTron's like, hey, I just met this really cute girl with pink hair. Maybe it's that. Mai stretched her arms over her head and yawned. Man, I hate this first day of class. It's always so boring. Weren't you looking forward to it this morning? Something about exciting things happening? Well, yeah, but it already did. You met This girl needs to get a life. You met JonTron, didn't you? That was pretty exciting though. It was so exciting. Now I've got nothing left to look forward to. I know, I kind of feel that way too. Unless I meet JonTron again. What's the purpose of this game for me? I'm only wanting to meet JonTron. And I was hoping to see Jared before class too. She slouched and fell across the front of my desk. Ugh. It seemed like this would be happening a lot. Is Jared really that hot? Mai's head snapped back up, her eyes flashing. What did you say? If you stare directly at him for too long, your nose will melt off. I've seen it happen. Wait, well, how does... What? Anyways, let's get to lunch. I'm super hungry. Oh, I looked at my backpack. It held up well throughout class, but I was worried that if I didn't take some of my stuff out now, I might do some permanent damage to it. Oh, is this because I decided to take the book? Especially with Satch's book in there. Oh, I couldn't exactly afford a new backpack. I need to put something in my locker first. Oh, no. But if we don't go now, they'll run out of sesame seed buns. That's okay, I'll just go on ahead. Come find me, okay? Alright. I was so lucky to have someone like her as my roommate. Okay. Quick as I could, I went to my locker and shoved the book inside. As good a book as it was, I was infinitely happier that I had Mai around, so I didn't have to read it. I headed for the cafeteria. As much as I would love to carry on and hopefully see JonTron again, I think I might have to leave it here for now. But, you know, high five guys, we did it. So thanks again for watching my video for Asagao Academy. If you liked the video, please feel free to give a little thumbs up if you want to, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because you know, I'm not stopping you. You can do whatever you want. And if you have any feedback, or if you just want to say hi, you can do that in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!